You know, we like the games when your team plays well, when they win by 3 or 4 touchdowns and you don't have to stress, but there's nothing about the drama of a close ball game. That's the ones fans remember. Gonna hand it off to the left
big
side.
hole on the left side.
Tell you what, that left side of the line is doing a fantastic job of opening holes up for Wade Bright.
Coach Winters, what'd you say about Coach Rackle challenging that line? Boy, they've stepped it up.
It's time to fight. That's what he said. It's time to fight, trying to inspire them. I think it's just a matter of wills right now.
Ball spotted down at the 13-yard line. If they can get it to the 3, they'll get a fresh set of downs. The Mustangs are driving, playing with a little bit of chip on their shoulder in the fourth quarter. Salt in the shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off up the right side. Good hole up the middle. He'll gain a few.
Salt one-handed that. Is about.
Yeah, that was a great catch.
Good move.
It was over the guard instead of the center. Great catch.
Again, utilizing that patience of running backs, waiting for the blocks, letting it develop, making nice cutbacks. Another nice gain on first down there.
Receiver to the far side, one to the near. You got a tight end in motion. Salt to take the snap. He's going to keep it himself up the left side. Good hole.
Boy, we are not getting a very good spot.
Boy, they are not.
Man.
It's going to bring up about 3rd down and 3, maybe 2. If you can get it to the 3-yard line, you get a fresh set of downs to punch it in, and you'd be more than welcome to click the time off the clock as well. 6 minutes and 50 seconds are clicking. Mustangs trailing by 1 point as they threaten. Salt on the shotgun snap. Take it up the left side. He's not going to get much. It's 4th down and 2. Winners, what do you do?
This is why he gets paid the big bucks.
He's going to leave Salt on the field.
Well, I think the way Skiatook's been really killing us on the offensive end, I think he thinks we need a touchdown here.
12 seconds on the play clock. Weeks is called in the play. You got Trinnell in the backfield, along with Wade Bright.
Man, first down.
He wanted that one, boys. He wanted that one.
Left side, Zach went airborne there. Fresh set of downs.
Zach Wright got up and said, "Daddy, I'm hungry. Feed me that ball."
Great block. Hey, the left side, man, we stacked it up. Big push.
Let's
finish it off right here.
Goal from the 2. 5 minutes and 40 seconds ticking on the clock. You'd like to burn a few off, but you'll take a touchdown. Handoff goes up the middle. Zach Wright, he's going to push it in.
Touchdown Mustangs.
Officials haven't called it yet.
The guy on the near side did.
All right, we like that guy. So we'll call it as a Mustang touchdown.
Hey, I love it. You're on the road. I guarantee it, offensive linemen are telling the coach, we've got this. It is a pride thing, and what a wonderful job.
More than anything, you've just told the Skiatook defense, bring your best. We're still going to put points on the board. There's 5 minutes and 34 seconds. Mustangs have a 34-29 lead, and Blake Salt is still in the ball game.
In for 2.
Which tells me the Mustangs are going to go for 2.
We're up by 5. Good call.
Makes a 7-point game.
Going up. Skiatook's going to call a timeout. Probably a good call on their play to talk about it. They wanted to see what the Mustangs came out with.
Man, there was a flag thrown too. I'm not sure what that would have been, but
maybe they had too many men or not enough. I don't think they'd penalize you for not enough.
Might have been 12 out there.
Yep. They're going to disregard the flag.
If you go 1 here, then they have to hit the extra point if they score. If you miss right here, a touchdown beats you.
Mustangs are on the road again. 2 road games back-to-back. We'll travel to Huildale. That's a 7 o'clock start. All things considered, if the technology allows, we will be online and on the air at 6:30.
Give you a quick score update in the biggest class in the state, 6A1. Union now leads Jinx 35-20. Owasso is up 35-19.
Blankenship's got his boys playing well. I don't want to speculate. There's a lot of football to be played, but if I could guess, 6A1 would probably be a Broken Arrow Owasso matchup this year. Those teams both seem to be playing good. So the Mustangs are going to go for 2.
Oh, he threw it low. Boy, it was there, too.
You saw it on the stream. Connor Davis came around.
Great play call.
Wide open. Good play calling by Coach Weeks.
Great play call.
But just missed the mark. Mustangs still have the lead. 34-29. 5:34 left to play in the fourth quarter.
I'll tell you what. If I'm a fan, I'm getting my money's worth 2 weeks in a row.
No doubt about that.
It came down to a nail-biter last weekend as we were home against Collinsville.
Those Tums are starting to look better and better over there in that briefcase.
Mustangs pull this out. I think you're taking me and the broadcast crew somewhere.
Sounds like a plan. I tell you what, we keep pooching it, but there's a huge hole in the middle of that field.
Well, I wouldn't want to kick it to number 20.
Let that thing hit about the 35 right there.
Jaden Garner has been the story tonight for the Skiatook Bulldogs. He's put them in scoring position, and he's been a decoy to allow them to score. There's Mason Powell's pooch kick. They'll kick it away from Garner. He started at the 4.
Ooh, nice play.
Mustangs tripped him up about the 26-yard line.
Cooper Christian got a
Thank
nice arm
goodness.
tackle in there. That kid can move
I think
too.
he's gone if Cooper don't make that
There was a
shoestring.
seam.
That kid had a little speed himself. All right, defensively, 5:28 to go here.
You've played a game and 3 quarters of your regular season. You haven't turned the ball over. I think we made an interception last week against Collinsville.
Yeah.
You need your defense to stand up strong. A turnover would certainly help your position tonight to burn that clock
Garner
out.
on the near side here.
They're going to hand it off. He'll go up the middle, but he won't get much.
Boy, he was trying. Travis Rogers had his hand right in there.
Reese Womack
trying to strip it out. Me and Johnny were both up here yelling, strip it.
Reese Womack, their running back, come to the right side. They gave him maybe a yard, brings up 2nd down and 9. As the clock continues to click, 5 minutes and 5 seconds left to play in what's been a heck of a second half as the Bulldogs and the Mustangs go to war.
Both teams with 1 timeout left, so we're even up there now. Got Garner tucked inside.
Mustangs, a 3-down lineman. Got 4 linebackers in. Your secondary's playing up awful close. You don't want nothing to get behind you. They're going to pitch it to number 20. Get some hands on him.
Great job. Chase Gibson with a great job making him cut it back. Rocky Duncan, Caden Smith in there, finishing the play off.
So that'll put him behind the chains. Bring up 3rd down and 11. Boy, I tell you what. You know they're probably going to go for it, whatever the situation is. But if you can get a stop, you take the defensive bus to McDonald's and you buy them all a Sunday. Because this is the moment.
It's a big play right here.
Strengthen the team. It's 3rd down. They're going to say 10. The ball's on the 26-yard line.
Garner's up top.
2 receivers at the far side. We got a
Delay
flag down
game
on the field, and it's a delay of game.
Oh, they might have got a timeout first. Well, that's the last timeout.
So the Bulldogs will burn their last timeout.
Boy, this is even bigger now.
Good job.
We get a stop here. Bree talked about going for it with no timeouts left. If they don't get it here, they may go for it, even though they're down on their own 26-yard line.
They wouldn't have an
no
ability
timeouts
to stop
left.
your clock.
Yep.
Good. Appreciate Rick Fisher, our broadcast engineer, and his work to put this together. Duct tape and baling wire computers together, and Rick and I are classmates, both graduated in class of '93.
Man, I tell you what, the The chewing gum. MacGyver, is that going to be his nickname over there?
There you go.
Man, he patched it together. So I don't know. We just switched over into cellular. Finally got that going. So we might have a little
if you're
improvement
watching the stream,
in your
hopefully
stream.
it won't cut out on you. The Mustang faithful are on their feet. It's a 3rd down and 10 situation. Bulldogs had to burn a timeout because the play clock expired. Mustangs certainly have an eye on number 20. Looks like they've got a safety over the top to help.
Freshman quarterback in, number 19. He seems to be the better thrower, so we'll get a little pressure on him here.
Shotgun snap. He's going to drop back, look for his man over the middle, and he's going to miss it. Ball was thrown about 2 yards short, incomplete pass.
Boy, he was open too. I'm not sure if we got tangled up back there or what. Well, of course, Brennan's been cramping up a little bit. That 20's hard to stay with, but well, they're going to punt it away.
So the Bulldogs are going to send on a different unit.
Tell you what, 20's the punter too, so we need to stay home. Definitely need to stay home here. Don't give him any space.
Connor Davis, he'll stand about 3 steps shy of midfield on the Skiatook S. Play clock's down to 5. There's the punt. He's going to shake it to the right side. And it's going to stop the Mustang 40-yard line with 3 minutes, 43 seconds left to play. The Bulldogs don't have any timeouts. The Mustangs have a 5-point lead, and they're getting the ball. You know what, coaches? I had these games circled on the schedule early on because I just didn't know. I didn't know what this team would be able to do. I didn't know how they would play against Collinsville last week, and they fought through a dogfight. I might have even leaned towards the L category as I looked at Skiatook. They're a class bigger than us. They've had some incredible football teams the last couple of years, and I'm going to tell you, the Mustangs have stepped up, played solid, and they've earned it all tonight.
No doubt about that. Stepping it up. This is another big drive.
Need a couple of first downs, and you can go home. Handoff going to go up the left side.
Positive yards there. Boy, Bonner Pennington is finishing blocks. No doubt about it.
Zach Wright on the carry.
No doubt about it.
Going to give him about 3, bring up 2nd down and 7.
He's got to stop on the whistle, guys. This head linesman right here is warning him. They got him earlier. He's putting that little extra at the end.
They are having all kinds of play clock confusion.
Now what's the deal?
And if I was Coach Weeks, I would be asking for just some explanation because it should be a 40-second play clock. And instead, they're dropping it to 25. That's been a fault on Skiatook all night long. Want to be a competitor, want to be good, but at some point, as a home team, you're responsible to run the technology and do it right.
What they're doing is keeping it on the field, and when they signal when it gets down to 25, they're signaling to turn the clock on.
So they don't get the 40-second going, I guess?
Right.
They haven't been able to get that working?
No, they'll count off 15, and then they'll signal to turn the clock on.
Why'd they put 8 seconds back on the clock? See, it should be running. See, the clock should already be running too. The clock should be moving. They should reset it.
So there, he's going to start the clock.
Man, they just cost us 10 seconds right there. The 40 and the play clock and the game clock should have started at the same time.
So there's 3 minutes and 13 seconds. The clock is ticking. 16 seconds on the play clock. Mustangs are 2nd down and 7. The ball's on the 44-yard line. Would like to get a first down and start the buses. He's going to hand it off up the middle. He's going to break a few, and he could get close to that first down.
Boy,
it's on the
close.
spot.
He got a pretty good spot on that one.
Just turned around. Check the chains.
Yep.
And they're going to move the chain.
Yes.
That's good for a Mustang
Big right
first
there.
down and 10. That's big. That's big. Two minutes.
You can't start that clock until they get the chain set.
Yeah,
What's going on?
They're costing us time. He's got to be watching the ref. When the ref pumps his fist up, that's when the 40-second play clock should start.
Not when the shotgun snap. He'll hand it off on the right
ends.
side, and he's going to break free, gain about 8 on the yard, gain 8 yards on the play.
See, they're already. Yep.
I'll tell you what, that's some
He's got to wait till the ref to give the signal.
Are you guys referring to home cooking?
Look at this.
That's a horrible spot.
Yeah, that's that 40
Oh, did you
second.
see that? They went it back to 30 right when the official looked. That was
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's the big thing that they said. You've got to watch that wide hat because he'll put his hand up when the 40's supposed to start. So they're
You have
starting
a
a little
play
bit early.
clock with 12 seconds left to play. And you should have a whole lot more time to be able to burn off the clock. Mustangs barely huddle. Shotgun snap for Salt. He's going to hand it off. Left side won't get much.
So right now, they shouldn't have to snap it till about 104, 105.
Yeah. No timeouts left, guys. Take your time here. Third down.
Minute 30. The clock is ticking.
First down here will do it.
The Mustangs on a third down
Don't
and
have to be in a
4
hurry.
situation. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 on the play clock. Salt's going to keep it up the right side. Going to get that first down.
That's it.
And
That's
that's
it
a ball
right there.
game.
Victory, baby.
Blake Salt will put it on the shoulders himself, and he'll carry it for a Mustang first down
See,
and 10.
right now the clock should not be starting. They should reset that.
Victory formation.
They
There's
should
no way
reset
they can
that.
stop it. No way. Minute to go. One snap. It's over.
So 55 seconds and counting. The Mustangs have a fresh set of downs. Even take a knee, you're still going to be able to go home tonight.
That
Coming in,
beautiful victory formation, guys.
sneak up a class ahead of you. That's my favorite. Sneak up a class ahead of you. Still a win from the Skiatook Bulldogs. Salt will even push it a yard or two.
Salt getting a couple extra yards to go in the box score.
There's 33 seconds, and the 40-second place clock should start. And that should give you
Yep,
time.
that's
It's
it.
over, baby.
No reason to snap it again.
But even if you do, you're second down and 8. If you want to feel what that victory formation feels like.
There's no reason. Line them up. Shake the hands. Heading back to the Oologah. 2-0, baby. 2-0.
So twice the Mustangs have been able to go a class ahead of them. They've gone to 5A twice and been able to steal a win from big rivals from a long time. So tonight, the final as the clock winds to 0. The Mustangs come in to Skiatook to their house, and they win 34-29. We're going to take just a quick timeout. We don't want you to go anywhere. Stay with us for just a few minutes. We'll hit the Mustang postgame show, get some final stats from you on Salt. Zach Wright had a tremendous night tonight. We'll get those final stats for you. We'll be back in just a minute. You're listening to Mustang Football.
Lakeside State Bank has been serving Rogers County since 1976. At Lakeside State Bank, our goal is to ensure that our community will enjoy the benefits of a locally owned and operated financial institution and to provide quality services no matter how simple or complex your banking requirements may be. We proudly offer you the latest in banking technology. Banking convenience is available through any touch-tone phone, internet banking from your home or office computer, and we provide a website full of information. We offer a wide variety of services in personal banking, business banking, loans, and mortgages. We are here to serve you with 2 convenient locations in Chelsea at 516 Walnut Street and on the corner of Highway 88 and 169 in Oologah. Visit our website at lakesidebank.com for more information on how we can serve you. Lakeside State Bank, big enough to serve you, small enough to know you.
What was
Well, the clock says 0-0.0. The Mustangs go on the road tonight to Skiatook. They played lights out in the first half, gave themselves a 21-3 to a 21-10 lead at halftime.
I tell you what, they didn't answer it once. They answered it on. I tell you what, that takes some pride and character right there. I love it.
And I'm going to tell you, the guys you needed to go to in those moments, that left side of the line, when it was game on the line, Skiatook had the momentum. That left side of the line, they stepped up, they blocked the way they needed to. They gave Blake Salt the time to make some big play passes, and then they also opened up for those running backs to be able to get some big yards. So I tell you what, the left side of your line tonight, I tell you what, I don't know who gets the game ball,
yeah.
but
Well,
those guys certainly earned it.
I tell you what, Zach Wright again. Of course, you talk about that line. It all starts there. Those line guys were creating some big holes for him. He ended up with 171 yards on 34 carries, and that put him over the 5-yard per carry average. tops in receiving. Brennan Davis ended up with 7 catches for 77 yards and a TD there. Blake Salt ended up 10 for 14 for 109 yards, those 2 TD tosses. Overall total yards, we ended up with 373, 275 of that on the ground. And Skiatook ended up with 297 with 179 on the ground. So, again, we talked about maintaining control on the offensive line, and we definitely did that. I mean, we battled. We got behind a couple times, answered the call each time with that big drive, capping it off with Zach, in the end zone there. So, again, big way to step up. Happy for those kids, happy for those coaches. And, again, like you said,
boys, it's
2 5A schools. So, 2 5A schools.
Grit.
Grit. Absolutely. I thought maybe Coach Winters was getting one of the coaches to talk to us for a little bit. They always tell him no. Doug,
I don't think
you're going to have to
the big cheese. I'm going to have to talk to the big cheese this week.
See if you can't get some help on that. You're going to have to smell better by the end of the ball.
I'm going to have to bribe him or something. He just doesn't like to talk. All he cares about is his boys and winning football games.
And that's what we want him to.
We like that, too.
Balanced offense. You got to run the ball. Obviously, the Mustangs had a strong night tonight running the football, but we could pass over the middle to complete the big play. So you've got some great momentum. You're going on the road again to Hilldale, which is Hilldale start division play? Does that start conference play?
No, they're in another district still. Yep.
Still one more out, but they are in our class.
Yes,
correct?
And they do have a good tradition in football.
Okay.
So it'll be another good game.
And I think
let's see where Hilldale end up in the scores there.
By all accounts tonight, you're able to get out injury free. I know you guys got some guys that
cramp
are
it up a little bit,
some cramps, but you're injury free. So hopefully you can take a full roster into Hilldale tomorrow.
Hilldale's made a comeback, and last score said 35-28. Shakota's still leading there, but they definitely made a comeback. Yeah, it is. Let's go 6A1 here. Get a final. So we can get a final from Jinx Union.
While you're looking at that, I see Katie Kellogg in the stands. She actually sang the national anthem on Thursday at the Rogers County Fair.
I didn't know my neighbor could sing.
Yeah, she can sing.
That's awesome. All right, we got a final. Union 35, Jinx 20. And
so
talk about statement. Owasso 42, Broken Arrow 19.
Well, I said those two might rematch in the state playoffs, but there they are tonight.
Yeah.
So
Broken Arrow's got a lot back, but a lot of loss. I think they lost a lot on that offensive line, which, again, big key there. So we
had Coach Blankenship in Oologah in our community back in the summer for a night of faith, family, and just fun. Bill is a great guy.
Great leader.
He's been
leader of men, no doubt.
His family's been an incredible influence in the Tulsa area. Appreciate Coach Blankenship. I know he's glad to be back in the Tulsa area. Longtime personal friend. I've known Bill from back in my broadcasting days. So, gentlemen, any final thoughts? Coach Winters, you got anything you want to say before we wrap it up?
I'm so happy you guys asked me to do this. I'm having the time of my life.
Good.
2-0.
Hey, let's not go into any singing from Dirty Dancing now.
There's nobody watching at this point anyways,
That's true. Thanks, guys.
Absolutely.
Hey, great job down there, Coach.
Thank you.
Any final thoughts?
Man, this is fun.
It's fun.
I think it's, asked for some comments tonight on the YouTube channel and Twitter, and getting a lot of big feedback, and I think it's something that we can continue to grow on. And I know admin's behind us, and appreciate you, Brent, doing what you're doing, and Rick, obviously. Rick's doing a great job, and I think it's great. I think it's going to grow and grow and grow. And, if there's any students out there, if you are listening, we're talking about trying to push it out and, maybe possibly a media class down the road. So, if anybody's out there knows a student, or you guys are listening and you're interested, just come see us at the school.
Our end game really for this to be a student-driven.
Exactly.
And you and I would just be the eye candy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We would just
that is some sweet candy, right?
Oh, my goodness.
So we could not do this without our broadcast engineer, Rick Fisher. He has worked tirelessly to make this happen.
The man. Can I say one more thing?
Sure.
Yeah.
I want to thank the voters for coming out and passing our bond Tuesday.
No doubt. That's big.
Great turnout. The school really needs it, and you guys answered the call. So
I was talking
thank you, voters.
I was talking to Brian Wigington, one of our board members, and he said he couldn't remember a time when it had percentage of passing that was that good. It was mid-70s or whatever it was, and that's huge.
Thank you.
Mr. Matthews, have anything to say down there? Great job with the band, Mr. Matthews.
Hey, what a great game tonight, huh?
Absolutely.
That was a great game.
job.
We really enjoyed it.
Hey, the band sounded great too. Tell him that.
You.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Yeah, there's no stand. There's nobody to talk
really-
over
Hey,
now. So
Hey, the band loves being part of that student section, playing along with those guys. It was a lot of fun, a lot of energy tonight. So
Man,
really
hey, you guys are doing awesome.
thank you very
love Mr. Matthews, having Dave now. It's been awesome, and man, you want to talk about guys that work hard. That guy works hard right there.
and I'm
Hey,
coming to your office this week.
And if you want to know how to
You're up.
fundraise, go see John Matthews.
Yeah, right. Hey, we need more
Tell
money.
me. Tell me. I know about the band
We're heading to the
fundraisers.
Alamo Bowl in December. We could use the help we
Get
can
your checkbook out, Brent.
Absolutely.
Get
We're
your
going to talk
checkbook
about
out.
that
Yeah,
next
checkbooks out.
next Friday night at the halftime show. We're going
Awesome.
to talk to John Matthews and hear all that's going on with the Stallion Battalion. On behalf of our broadcast engineer, Rick Fisher, my partner, Brady Despain, the sideline guy, Doug, he ought to run for president. Winners, I'm Brent Kellogg. You guys have a wonderful Mustang week. We'll see you.